What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is me, Cheese Lord. Today we are hopping back into Madden franchise, and today I have created the all rookie lineup. We are going to be simulating year by year until this team has a Super Bowl. As you can tell, it might be year one. We are already an 87 offense with an 83 defense. Starting out with our coaching, I only did the rookie coaches, and I did who had the most offensive yards per game and who had the least defensive yards per game, and I got their scheme and playbook. So for our offense, we're going to be running a West Coast zone run with Raheem Morris as our coach. And then for defense, we're going to be rocking with Brian Callahan from the Titans, who has a disguised 3-4 defense, which is honestly perfect for this lineup. Next up, we'll go over our special teams, where you have Cam Little as our kicker, and then a 27-year-old rookie, Tory Taylor, as our punter. I don't understand how you could be 27 and a rookie. Our defense is honestly a really good unit. Starting off with corners, we have the Eagles duo with Tariq Still and Phillips here as our quad, which is honestly really solid. Our D tackles, or defensive line in general, is really good. Laiatu Latu, T'Vondre Sweat, and Braden Fisk all should produce really well. Going over here to linebackers, we have Edgerrin Cooper and Omar Speights, which should be okay. On the outside, we have Chop Robinson, Dallas Turner, Jared Verse, and Liu Fao. So this should honestly be a disgusting linebacker core, of course, with Jared Verse being defensive rookie of the year. And then we also have Cameron Kinchins at our free safety, and then Tyler Nubin and Tyke Smith at our strong safety. So this honestly should be disgusting, just like Tyke's haircut. Then we go to the offense, which is honestly disgusting. We have Jaden Daniels, offensive rookie of the year, at our quarterback. Our running backs are Bucky Irving, Tyrone Tracy, and Jordan Brooks. Our wide receivers are Ladarius McConkey, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., and Xavier Worthy. Our offensive line is great. We have JC Latham, Coleman, Tylis Fuaga, Adams, Zach Frazier, Jackson Powers Johnson, Dominic Pooney, Joe Alt, and Fautanu. And then our tight ends are great with Brock Bowers, Theo Johnson, and Jatavion Sanders. Overall, this lineup should just be absolutely disgusting. And let's just hop into a game. We're going to play the moments of this first game, which is against the Tennessee Titans, who actually, this is really cool because the Tennessee Titans had the first pick, which is going to be the team that we use for next year. And the Bears had the first pick, which is why we're using them for this year. Anyway, we have a big overall boost. We're just playing the moments. Let me randomize jerseys and we'll hop in. Jaden Daniels is trying to prove why he should have been the first pick of the draft over Caleb Williams, as he is going to lead our team for this video. So the only issue with this rebuild, also, we're hopping on defense first, which is where we're going to use Jared Verse as they get into the red zone here. But the only thing is, I don't have salary cap on. I don't know how it's going to affect a rebuild purpose, but I couldn't turn it on because it would exceed the salary cap to have all these guys on the same roster. Anyway, first quarter down the drain, Titans lead 7-0. I'm not going to let Mayo Man beat us. He wasn't even a first-day pick in his draft. Edgerrin Cooper with the interception. He's going to go down on the 1. What do you mean? I was definitely in the end zone. What a user interception. Find his man. And that is going to be a great takeaway on our first defensive play. And now we're going to hop inside the red zone exactly where they were before. Also, Madden always makes all their wide receivers in the 80s when you switch their team. Daniels rolls out, fires, hits his man, Malik Neighbors, touchdown, right before the 2-minute warning. And that is probably the best wide receiver out of this class so far. And he's going to be in for the easy touchdown. All right, we're going to hop in here to try and stop them from getting any points before half. It's a 3rd and 10, a gigantic play. And let's just not start out our season with a home loss. It's a floater over to Calvin Ridley, and he's going to get the first down and a lot more. Bring them to the 7. All right, we've got to hold up here. Can't let them score right before half, or else we're going to be in a bad situation. He's going to try and, oh, there's the ball out. Fumble, strip sack, Jared Verse, the defensive rookie of the year, is going to run back and return it for the touchdown. Bears lead 13, or it's going to be 14-7 with no time, with little time on the clock. What a play. A strip sack from Will Levis, and Verse just uses his incredible speed to score. Back in on defense here. It is 3rd and 4. They need to convert right here. If not, they have to take the field goal. They're going to find a man in the middle of the field. All right, 3rd and 7 here. Let's see what's going to happen. A lot of movement. That's incomplete, out of bounds. And we are going to see the field goal team. They're going to let me try and block the kick on 4th and 7. We still hold the lead. We can't get it, but they get the score. So we have 4-point lead in the third quarter. And we are not getting an offensive moment today, which is sad. I want to use rookie Brock Bowers. I want to use rookie Jaden Daniels. But essentially, it's not going to be what we're going to do. Tony Pollard, big hit on him. 3rd and 4 now for the Titans. Let's see what they can pull out of their bag of tricks as they're going to be going 5 wide here. Who are they going to shoot for? Will Levis is sacked. 3 men on him. Their 4th of the day. And that's going to be another field goal attempt. All right, so here comes the kick. And we only may have one, or hopefully we only have one offensive moment today. Because that would mean that our offense is moving fluidly. They go down 1 point in the 4th quarter. They will let us come back in the red zone now. So let's see what we can hit here. Perfect ball to Brock Bowers. Jaden Daniels, 1st and goal. No, I'll bite. I might be running directly at Jeffrey Simmons, but I personally think that we have numbers here. It's going to be a flag, but an easy touchdown for Bucky Irving. If it's a holding, we'll come back, but it kind of looked like a false start. Oh, offside. Wow. So we're going to decline that. And that is going to be a touchdown for Bucky Irving. A great touchdown for Bucky Irving, too, breaking a tackle. And they're going to bring us in here for the end of the game. 2:30 left, and they could honestly, they could tie this up if they get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, bring us into overtime. And honestly, for the purpose of this video, I just don't want that to happen. Titans are not going to get another playoff before the 2-minute warning. I don't know what the thought is behind that, is they need to use the clock, but okay. Another big down as he has nobody open. Oh no, there's a big play open. Calvin Ridley, I thought it was clamped. Timeout, Tennessee. Back to a 1st and 10 here. It'll be Levis going for the pass. Wow, everything covered at the 5th sack of the day for this Chicago defense. I hope that Tennessee isn't this bad when we use them next year for this video, as that's not open. Tariq Still, the Chargers rookie, has the interception, and that seals the game away. That was a horrible read by Will Levis, and they're going to bring me in to close this game out. Hey, I like what I'm seeing over here on this side, to be honest, as there's a whole great block. Oh my God, Bucky Irving. And we're going to have to take an injury timeout. Joe Alt goes down. And here comes the best play in football. Victory formation, QB kneel. And the game is going to end. This team could definitely make the playoffs this year. And I think that they really have a great chance to do it. They are in probably the toughest division in football as it stands, with no team really being bad. So we're going to see how it goes, but I think that they could be a first-year playoff pull. So we're going to sim to the playoffs and see what our record's looking like. And we make the playoffs at a 9-8 record. We are the 6th seed. We're going to be playing the 3 seed Buccaneers here, who went 11-6. But honestly, just a great year. Looking at the stats, our offense was 11th in the league. That's what you like to see. And our defense was top 5 already. Jaden Daniels in his rookie campaign, 4,300 yards, 43 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Honestly, an incredible first year from a quarterback, and I expect him to put up at least 300 on the ground. He puts up 450 and 4 touchdowns to go along with Bucky Irving's 890 yards and 3 touchdowns. He did have 3 fumbles, though, which is a little bit scary, but 4 yards per carry is pretty nice. Those fumbles are a little bit scary, though. Ladd McConkey, 1,300 yards and 21 touchdowns. That looks like Offensive Rookie of the Year. Malik Neighbors had 904 yards and 4 touchdowns, 802 yards and 6 for Brian Thomas Jr., 799 and 9 for Brock Bowers. J.C. Latham gave up 9 sacks, 6 from Joe Alt, 6 from Dominic Pooney, but honestly, it is a great year, especially for these guys being rookies who normally give up a lot more, especially J.C. Latham, who I see give up around 18 a season on Tennessee. Edgerrin Cooper with 100 tackles, 77 from Jared Verse, 64 from Tyler Nubin. That is what you like to see. 15 TFLs, Jared Verse, 12 Braden Fisk, 8 Chop Robinson. I'm looking for a back-to-back Defensive Rookie of the Year campaign from Jared Verse. 9.5 sacks from him as well. 7.5 Braden Fisk. 7 Liatu Latu. Great pass rush for this team. 5 interceptions, Quinyon Mitchell. 4 for Cooper DeJean, and then 2 for Nubin and Phillips. That's honestly good numbers right there. 7 deflections from Edgerrin Cooper. 6 from Nubin and Phillips. And that is honestly also great numbers. Forced fumbles out of Edgerrin Cooper, Liatu Latu, and Jared Verse, which is honestly great for rookies. A block kick out of Braden Fisk. who I think is really underrated, and then a touchdown out of Jared Verse, who was actually in that game that we played. Cam Little had a bad year, 76%, a 54 long is great, and that's 76 with 2 blocked, which is really not any fault of his. So let's just see if we can go into Tampa Bay and take down the Buccaneers. Sadly, we cannot, and we go home. We lose 31-17, which is obviously not what you like to see. But hey, we could definitely be better. And this team, having all the stars that we have, are just going to get better. So let's sim to this offseason and just see what this year ended out with, especially with some of these rookies fueling these young teams like the Eagles being gone now. Actually, Eagles are going to win it. They have Jalen Johnson now. What did I tell you? Philadelphia Eagles beat the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl 21-16. CJ Gardner-Johnson wins Super Bowl MVP. NFL MVP is Josh Allen. A Coach of the Year is Sean McDermott. Offensive Player of the Year is Cooper Kupp. Defensive Player of the Year is TJ Watt. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Ladd McConkey, like I said. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Jared Verse, like I thought it would be. Honestly, a very good year for us, though, and I'm just excited for what we can put up next week as well, or no, next year. And this is where we get into the big rebuild part of it, as we have a whole draft to go to. So here's our offense going into the offseason. Jaden Daniels still is absolutely incredible. 94 overall superstar. McConkey is up to a 92 overall superstar. Neighbors an 87. Brian Thomas an 84. Bucky Irving is only an 83. I would like him to be a little bit higher. Tyrone Tracy and Jonathan Brooks aren't stepping up either. This offensive line looks great. JC Latham is playing good. Fuaga's playing good. Frazier's playing good. And then Pooney and Alt are having incredible careers. Not careers, but incredible. They've been incredible so far, especially with Alt now having a superstar ability. Brock Bowers, a 93 overall X Factor. Theo Johnson and then Jatavion Sanders are still okay. Jared Verse is up to a superstar at a 90 overall. All these guys were just stars, though, which isn't great. We do have a 89 overall Quinyon Mitchell, though. So let's see who we bring in free agency. Like I said, from this part on, it's hands off. So did we bring anybody in? Oh, no, we just got rid of our backup kicker. I mean, honestly, that's not shocking. All these players are sticking around, so we're not going to bring anybody in. And, oh, I have no salary cap on, right? And let's simulate this draft to see what new rookies we can add to this team. I don't even know who we would go for at this point. Draft recap, important every season. A little bit less to this one. Ooh, a 75 overall JD Sutton cornerback. 75 overall free safety. I thought we might attack that. 74 overall left end. I kind of like this draft class a lot. Sammy Kinchins is not on the roster anymore somehow. I don't know how that happened, but goodbye. But we got a replacement in Vernon here. This season, we're going 11-6, but let's just see how we do at midseason, and then we're going to play a little bit more moments. So at the midseason, we are currently 5-2, which is honestly a great record, and we really have a chance. What are we looking at here? The top of the division. That is what you like to see. The 3 seed in the NFC is also what you like to see. So we're going to play the moments against Arizona, who are 4-3, and honestly might challenge us for a playoff spot. But let's get to our first moment. It is a 3rd and 8, and we are back on the defensive side of the ball. We're going to hop on Edgerrin Cooper here, and honestly, maybe our rookie safety can make a big move here. I'm going to cover this. Murray's going to get out, breaks a tackle, and slides. Wow. I definitely vacated my zone. I thought he was going to throw the hitch, though. We come back in when they hop into the red zone, and let's just see if we can get a nice, easy stop here. 2nd and 2. Let's just try and stop them here, honestly. It's all we can ask for. Murray blanketed. That is a sack. Braden Fisk. There we go. 3rd and 11. Bring them out of the red zone. That's exactly what you like to see. Murray, he's going to throw, and I'm just underneath it. I thought I was in range to pick it, but apparently not, as he finds Tip Ryman in the end zone for the touchdown. Not what we like to see. We're going to pick up on a 3rd and 5 here. This is near the end of the first quarter. This is the difference between a field goal and an opportunity for a touchdown here, as I'm going to hit Malik Neighbors in the middle of the field to get the first. We'll see if we can find somebody in the end zone here, as I'm actually going to hit Brock Bowers on the underneath. Can he fight? Oh, Brock Bowers loses the ball. No, I tried to hit stick. I got one guy on the ground, but they ripped the ball. Buda Baker hops on top of it, and that is going to be a turnover on the 2-yard line for the Bears. Yeah, look at that. I mean, he just hit me exactly the right way to make that ball pop out. But we're going to get our possession right back, as we're back on the 12-yard line. And honestly, Just got to give it up for our defense, man. These guys have been the stars of today, as that is a very weird run. All right, let's get a quick rollout play going here. And can we hit Malik Neighbors? Ladd McConkey, my bad, in the back of the end zone. That's a touchdown. Chicago, a great ball, a great catch. And that is what you like to see, our offense finally getting back into that rhythm. Another offensive play here is there are 46 seconds left in the half, and they want us to just try and drive ourselves down. Not gonna lie, when I selected this play, I did not realize what the clock said. Malik Neighbors, a great corner. All right, 2nd and 10 here. We're going to see what we can find. Oh, immediate pressure, and Jayden Daniels goes down. Wow, our offensive line didn't stand a chance. And now they're telling us to run it out. I see how it is, coach. We're going to bring this down to only a few seconds left, and then we are going to run this ball just because I want that boy Bucky Irving to get a few yards here, just because I like him. He's going to make a man miss. Another man miss. Ooh, okay, that was a good rush. He only has 2 in the entirety of the half. That's not right. So they're going to put us in here for a 3rd and 5. Honestly, a big play. This game is currently tied up. And this drive, if we could convert here, do I possibly see it? I'm going to shoot for it. Bucky Irving, end zone, touchdown. That is how you do it. Oh, my God. Jayden Daniels, a perfect ball in the corner of the end zone. Bucky Irving, a great wheel route. Holy, look at that ball. Beautiful. Caught. And there was no chance. We come in on another 3rd and 5 here in the 3rd quarter. And honestly, I'm playing good today. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to jinx it, aren't I? Yep, that's a horrible ball. Oh my God, I just jinxed it. And they're going to bring me in for the field goal. That's a little bit worrying. I don't know if that means I'm supposed to miss it or what. I'm going to bring the kick up, and that's good. Oh, dinked in. Oh, I know it's been with me recently. I haven't been giving it enough power, but that dinks in. They bring me in for a 3rd and 6. I did not realize that this was a 3rd and 6. Hence why I called that play. Okay, what are we going to get here? Offensive line does not hold up. I don't know why I rolled out there, honestly. And they're going to bring me in for another kick. Guys, we saw what I did last time. Why would we do this to ourselves? Oh, but that is a perfect kick. There we go. Wow, Cam Little, he misses. What? That's not even that long of a kick. How did he miss it? That was almost full power. I made one from a few yards closer with way less power. 4th and 7, Arizona. This is a crazy game. Everybody's going for it on 4th down here. All right, let's see if we can stop it. Oh, I was supposed to be there. I'm not gonna lie. Why? What is going on? 4th and 5. This is the game on the line. 1:20 is left on the clock. Arizona has 3 timeouts, but it's not going to matter if they can't convert this. I'm not getting burnt by the same play, guys. And, oh my God, Kyler Murray, strip sack, Braden Fisk recovers. I don't know why he didn't just run for it. Oh my God. I don't know why he didn't just run for it, but that is a stop. And that right there is what they call game, baby. We are going to move on to 6 and 2. The playoffs are looking real good, and they're looking really close up. This team is actually unbelievable at this point, and I think that this could very much be our year. So we're going to skip to the playoffs and hope that we make it, because I think that we have a good chance to make it to the Super Bowl this year. And there we go. We are the 4th seed in the NFC, going 11 and 6, heading our division. The only thing is, we now have to play our division rival Vikings, who went 10 and 7, 1 win below us in the playoffs. The good thing is that we have a better offense and defense. So let's just crush them. We move on, and now we have to play the 1 seed 15 and 2 49ers in the playoffs. Not something that you want to do, but we're going to win. Wow. We lose by 3 points, 27 to 24, and sadly, it was just not enough to bring us to the victory. I forgot to check stats, so let's do that. Offense was 13th in the NFL. I was hoping for a little bit more. Top 10 defense, once again. Jayden Daniels, 4,300 yards, 45 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. Another prolific passing year for him. And honestly, he is a top 5 quarterback in the league at this point for sure. 881 yards and 5 touchdowns out of Bucky Irving. I would like a little bit more, almost 404 on the ground for Jayden Daniels, but I would honestly like for this number to be a lot higher. 1,300 yards and 18 touchdowns from Ladd McConkey. Once again, an extremely incredible year. 909 yards and 16 touchdowns out of Brock Bowers. 763 yards, 4 touchdowns out of Brian Thomas Jr. Honestly, exactly what you like to see here. 13 sacks out of JC Latham. Sadly, this is what he tends to do. 9 from Joe Alt and 7 from Fuaga and Frazier. 102 tackles, Adrian Cooper. He develops great. 85 from Cooper to Gene. 83 for Peyton Wilson. 10 TFLs to Vondre Sweat. 9 Braden Fisk. 7 Jared Verse. 11.5 sacks, Jared Verse. Incredible. 7.5 the Atu Latu. And then 7 for Braden Fisk. 7 interceptions out of Quinyon Mitchell. That is incredible. 4 for Tyler Nubin. 3 for Drew Phillips. Crazy numbers. 8 pass deflections out of the rookie Jerry Vernon. 6 out of Quinyon Mitchell. 5 out of Drew Phillips. 2 forced fumbles out of Jared Verse. 1 out of Adrian Cooper, Cooper DeGene, and Peyton Wilson. That's also great. A block kick out of Tavondre Sweat and Chop Robinson. A safety out of Chop Robinson. And 2 touchdowns out of Quinyon Mitchell. Oh my god. Please tell me that he's Defensive Player of the Year. This is what I was expecting from Cam Little. 90%, a 57 long, and a field goal block. An incredible season. I hope we keep him. Alright, so let's just go ahead and sim to the offseason to just see how this year ended. The Cowboys beat the Steelers in the Super Bowl. Micah Parsons wins Super Bowl MVP. NFL MVP is Lamar Jackson. Coach of the Year is Jim Harbaugh. Offensive Player of the Year is Lamar Jackson. Defensive Player of the Year is Derek Brown. Okay. An interesting season, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm hoping this isn't because of the salary cap. So let's just see if we bring anybody in during free agency. And we didn't bring in a single person, which is honestly fine because this lineup is so gross. So let's see who we bring in during the draft. Let's see who we have here. Okay, a little bit of a weaker draft. A 73 overall tight end is honestly fine. A 71 overall quarterback is good, and a 72 overall D tackle is also pretty good. I don't know why we did a second round quarterback, but that's okay. Also, this guy might be a pretty quick starter behind Brock Bowers. So here is the year 3 defense. Honestly, it's looking really good. Our safeties are great. Our corners are incredible. Quinyon Mitchell is up to a superstar at a 90. DeGene is an 87 now. Defensive line is really solid. Linebackers are great. Adrian Cooper is progressing great. And Jared Verse is now a 91 superstar. We still have Little and Taylor, which is good. I feel like Little would be higher than an 80 overall, but he's still playing great. Jaden Daniels, 94 overall X Factor. He finally gets that boost. Bucky Irving is up to an 88 overall, which is really where you start seeing a lot of production. Brooks is a good backup. McConkey and X Factor, 94 overall, 88 for Malik Neighbors, 86 Brian Thomas Jr., 82 Xavier Worthy. Incredible. Offensive line is also great. Coleman, Fuaga, Frazier, Pooney, and all are all incredible. Only one of them is under an 80 overall, which is honestly perfect for what this is. And 97 Brock Bowers. And then our rookie is going to be behind Theo Johnson as our tight end 3. So let's see how we're doing in midseason and see if we can open the season the same and close it out better. A 5-1 start, but the NFC North is incredible. Vikings were 11-6 or 10-7 last year. Now they're 1-6. And we're somehow not tied, or we're somehow not first place in the division when having a 5-1 record. Detroit is also 5-1. Green Bay is 5-2. But let's just close this out great. We're actually going to hop into a game against the Lions, who have the same offense and defense as us, which is crazy. This has to be our year. We are starting off incredibly. And honestly, I think our only downfall here is going to be if our division can destroy us. We're going to start out on a 3rd and 18, where we just have to stop them from getting this first. Honestly, it shouldn't be that bad, I pray. So let's just see. It's going to be a slip screen, actually. I think that I just got a holding called on me. Unless, no. You wouldn't put that as a defensive pass interference, right? Oh my god, they're going to put it as an illegal contact. Bro, he was blocking me. That is so disappointing. Let's not do the same thing on a 3rd and 12 here. Yeah, this is never happening again. And they're going to hit something deep. Oh, he overthrew it. Thank you. Jahmyr Gibbs would have been a touchdown. 1st and 10, and they're going to bring me in for the 2-minute warning drive, as we have not scored this whole game. Not a field goal, not a touchdown. Big pressure from Aiden Hutchinson, probably. 3rd and 10, and we're going to go to this play just because it's been working a lot. But, I don't understand it. This defense has been clamping me. Look at this. Nobody's open. You're just going to throw it up. Intercepted. Wow. I mean, that's unfortunate at the least. Brian Branch gets it. And I honestly I'm so scared about this game. Oh my god. Their defense is terrifying. A minute left on the clock. And it is 1st and goal. This is not what we wanted to do. I should have been more secure with the ball. It's going to be what a hit. All right, 2nd and goal. With a minute left, Goff has something. He's not going to throw it. 3rd and goal on the 16-yard line. A sack. 3rd and 16. These guys are not doing well. Uh-oh, I did not take any timeouts. He's going to throw for that. No! Wide open in the back of the end zone is Jameson Williams. That is not what you like to see. All right, in the red zone. And honestly, I just need a second to think in this pocket before it collapses. Because this blitz is unbelievable. Another sack. Or not sack, but can you believe this? Dude, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. They are sending more people than I can defend. Because they just shed all the blocks. There we go. Brian Thomas Jr. Ooh, a nice little break tackle too. All right, 1st and goal now. We're going to pull out a little motion play out of BTJ and hand it off. Uh-oh. That's a nice run, I thought it would be. I'm looking for Shepard here, and I'm assuming that he has a superstar ability, or that he might... Oh my God, I'm selling. What am I doing? Why did I throw that? I thought he was open, but what? How did he close that gap? 3rd and 2. I don't know. I just realized that it was 3rd and 2, like after I snapped it. Great ball to Malik Neighbors. That is why. Okay, well, they're not going to bite on the juke at all. They want a QB draw from Jaden Daniels. Oh my God. I see pure green. Guys, come on. Offense, hold up. Oh my God. What are these blocks? You didn't block anybody. I'm falling apart after I said that I was playing good today. So let's just not continue it up, right? Easy touchdown. Oh my God, Ladd McConkey holds on to it. That's a touchdown. We're going to win this game. 4th and 3. Detroit is looking to just get this 4th down. And if we can stop them, then wait, why do we have 6 points and not 7? Also, why would you possibly tackle like that? 2nd and 3. They make their way to the red zone. And honestly, they're not using Jahmyr Gibbs at all, which is really interesting to me. And they're chewing clock. Okay. Well, if they're going to chew clock, then maybe don't bring me in when there's only 10 seconds on the clock and I can't do anything. Wow, that is wide open. What? Are you kidding me? How did they miss those tackles? 1st and 10. It's a run to Gibbs, and he is hit big. Jahmyr Gibbs will not get this touchdown, and that is a non-negotiable. Well, he's actually going to get it very easily. Just walk into the end zone. I have a minute 54, and honestly, I don't think that I should be playing this just because I've been playing so bad. I have 2 interceptions on the day, but we're going to turn that all around. Bucky Irving does not know how to turn upfield, apparently. I think RB is going to be open. Oh my God, Brian Thomas Jr. comes down with it and goes out of bounds. All right, let's see what we can find here. Nothing, honestly. We're going to take the 1st down with Bucky, though. Oh, Bucky, complete the clip. He did not complete the clip. All right, we need this touchdown right here, right now. Brock Bowers, touchdown. Oh, wait, is that the rookie, actually? The rookie tight end is going to be in for the touchdown, and that is exactly what you like to see. And we have to onside here. I don't want to do this. And they recovered, which means that this game is effectively over. So sadly, we will go home sad today, but I still think that we can finish out this season with an incredible record. And I think this could be our year. All right, we don't finish out the year great, but we are going to be 10-7. That's going to bring us to the 7th seed in the NFC, barely making it in to the playoffs. And we have to play the 2 seed Eagles at 12-5. I'm not looking forward to this. Yeah, and we fall 42-28. Not what you like to see. Our offense was 18th in league, so it's only going down, which is not what you like to see. But our defense was top 10. Jaden Daniels, 4,000 yards, 39 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. Honestly, just not. His touchdowns went down. His interceptions stayed the same, and his yards went down. So that's not what you like to see from him. But it is still a good year. 900 yards and 6 touchdowns, 0 fumbles for Bucky Irving. That is honestly good. And he's starting to play better and better. Jaden Daniels adds another almost 510 touchdowns on the ground. McConkey, that is how you do it. 1,400 yards, 24 receiving touchdowns. Oh my God, he could be Offensive Player of the Year with that. 798-5 for Malik Neighbors, 659-3 for Brian Thomas. J.C. Latham only allowed 5 sacks, with Dominic Pooney's 5 and Zach Frazier's 4. That is incredible. That is honestly perfect. 103 tackles, Edgerrin Cooper, 90 Peyton Wilson, 82 Cooper DeJean. 13 TFLs, Braden Fisk, 9 Jared Verse, 9 Tavondre Sweat, 13 sacks, Jared Verse, 8.5 Liatu Latu, and 7 for Braden Fisk. 4 picks out of Quinyon Mitchell, 3 for Edgerrin Cooper, 2 for Phillips and Vernon. Ooh, okay. These rookies getting good. 9 pass deflections out of Edgerrin Cooper, 7 for Cooper DeJean, and 5 for Tyler Nubin. No forced fumbles on the year, 2 block kicks out of Dalton Swartzen, and then 1 out of Tyler Nubin. I'm surprised he's getting a lot of reps. Oh, actually, it's just special teamer, I guess. A safety out of Jared Verse, and a touchdown out of Jerry Verdon. Okay, Cam, a little regression here. 77% with a 56 long. Not great, but honestly, I have hope that this team is going to just get better and better. At the end of the year, the Cowboys beat the Bengals 31-15. Micah Parsons wins Super Bowl MVP. NFL MVP is Josh Allen. Coach of the Year is Matt LaFleur. Offensive Player of the Year is our boy Ladd McConkey. And Defensive Player of the Year is Aiden Hutchinson. I can definitely talk about Aiden Hutchinson being Defensive Player of the Year because he destroyed me. Also, this is back-to-back Super Bowls for Dallas. I don't know how. Actually, I might have traded them a really good player for their rookie. I think I did. So let's see if we get anybody during this offseason. Yeah, this was the 5th-year option, where we just picked up everybody's 5th-year option here. And can we continue in the draft with our dominance? That's not what I meant to do. Draft, recap. Let's see how we are doing here. All right, here is our class. This is disgusting. A 74 overall right tackle, a 75 overall corner, a 71 overall right guard, and another 75 overall corner in the 4th round of the draft. A disgusting steal. All right, so let's see the roster going into this next year. Still got our boys Little and Taylor here. Cooper is up to an 87 versus a 93 X Factor. Defensive line holds up. Our safeties are honestly really good. Our corners are great. We have a 91 and an 88, one of them being a superstar, which is awesome, as well as another extra depth piece with Drew Phillips here, which is awesome. Going on to the offense here, Jaden Daniels, 96 overall X Factor. Bucky Irving, 89 overall star. 97 overall Ladd McConkey. 90 overall Malik Neighbors. 88 overall Brian Thomas Jr. This team is unstoppable. 99 overall Bowers. He's finally up to 99. Shepard is up to a 79, who took over Sanders, who left. Alt is an 89 still. 87 for Dominic Pooney. 88 for Frazier. 86 for Fuaga. And an 86 for Latham. This is one of the best offensive lines I've ever seen in a Madden sim. So honestly, I think this could be our year. I've been saying it every year, but this is generational. Once again, at halfway through the year, we are 5-1, and once again, we are top of the division with our 2 division rivals, the Packers and the Bears the Packers and the Lions being right behind us. We have a Sunday night primetime game, so let's just go ahead and hop into the moments. Yet again, we have no excuse to not win the Super Bowl. We have to do it. We start out 5-1 every year, and then we fall off in the end. But this year, it's not happening. We're winning out. See, I'm determined now. That's the difference. They bring us in for the first drive of the game. Truly a generational thing to have happen here. Oh, that's great. Bucky. Okay, I would have loved, the blocker to not eat that extra cheeseburger to make him run behind me, but okay. Wow, and Shepard is hurt. Yeah, so we use a lot of tight end sets in this offense. Hey, guys, I would love if... Actually, I kind of like that they, blitzed 4 people off the edge there. All right, this is going to be third McConkey here. Please tell me that you are not manned up. You are not manned up, which means that it's a win for McConkey. Give me that. Oh, McConkey catches it. Hands of a god. Oh, my. JD5 is going to hand it off to Bucky. Oh, my god. Not great at reading slants. Hold up. Wait, I'm doing something here. Okay, or not. I thought I was going to hit X, but this is wide open, too. All right, who am I going to hit here? It's going to hit Bowers. Don't fumble. And Jackson Powers Johnson gets hurt. My bad. Zach Frazier gets hurt. This is also a touchdown to Bowers. I don't see how you can possibly guard Bowers here. I really don't. They kind of do. No, that's a touchdown. Oosh! Oh, Bowers keeps the feet in. And that's a Chicago touchdown to lead off the game. Raiders enter the red zone. So all we have to do is stop them here. Edgerrin Cooper is going to be our guy. He is honestly unbelievable. Wow, barely caught that. This is our... They have Sam Darnold? What is going on? They have Sam Darnold and Cole Kmet. This is such a weird team. I don't like... Who's that running back? Is that Zamir White? It kind of looks like Zamir White. This is our... guys. Oh, wait, they have Kmet because we trade him to them. Also, Kmet just defied physics to get that touchdown. And I think that Madden 25 tackling is the worst of any football game to ever come out. Second down. I'm going for McConkey. He comes down with it. Touchdown, Chicago. the first play in the red zone. And an easy touchdown for Ladd McConkey. He's that guy. All right, we've come back in on a 3rd and 8 here. We just got to get it. I'm not going to lie. That's not good. I'm not supposed to be on him. Swartzen. Oh, my God. Darnold's going to run for it, dude. Come on, get him down. Get him down. Dude, the Raiders are putting up they're putting up an insane fight here. 3rd and 2 now. All right, come on. Easy. Money. McConkey. Oosh. Ooh, he got one guy. Uh-oh, 3rd and 10. I did not think this was a 3rd and 10, which is why I called this play. Let's just see if we can find somebody here. And we're just going to fire up. Oh, my God. I thought that was a pick. A 55-yard field goal for Cam Little. I don't know if he can hit this. We're going to have to go full power. No, it's not even close. That's not even close. I thought that was full power. My game is a little bit laggy. I'm going to blame it on that. 3rd and 5 here. Darnold is going to look for the first down here. He's going to motion out the running back. I hope that we have somebody covering him. Yeah, we do. We have a blue over there. I don't know what he's going to hit here. Oh, my God. He's got the tight end, but that's a big sack. Swartzen gets in for it. He has been electric for us. Into the 2-minute warning, and they're just going to have us play pure defense here. Uh-oh. This is not what I was supposed to do. All right, we're going to be on the Latu. Easy one over for Darnold. Blow this kid up. Come on. All right, let's see what we can find here. He's got a few things. Yep, that in the middle is one of them. Guys, why are we taking these angles? Davante Adams is back on the Raiders in this. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, Davante Adams is back on the Raiders and is now sporting number 80-something. I don't know why. All their numbers when they go to receivers are 80s. I know that they used to all be 80s back in, like, the 80s, but still. Oh, and they are milking clock. That's not good. All right, 3rd and 8. We can't let them convert this in any way, shape, or form. Because if they do, then we're going to be in a very bad situation, and they're going to continue to run it out. Guys, don't let them get this. All right, I'm going to have to take my final timeout, and they're going to kick a field goal to get a 3-point. I don't know how they're also scoring so much on us, but the 3-point lead is there. A minute 42, and I assume I'm going to take over. All right, we can't get people out of bounds, or else it's going to be bad news bears. All right, come on, Jaden Daniels. Snap. I'm good taking Bowers here because he can go upfield and go out of bounds just like that. Flag. Unnecessary roughness. Big pull. That is a rare one to see in this game. I think B should be open here. No. No. Jaden Daniels sacked. We have to go no huddle. Quickly, we have to go no huddle here. All right, come on. We just can't fall here. McConkey. Easy money. No. Oh, McConkey. Touchdown. I tried to go out of bounds, but then I realized. Oh, my God. Ladd McConkey. The guy. Him. McConkey. He has been a Bears legend with Jaden Daniels. A minute 2 remaining, and he scores a touchdown. Can't let them get a touchdown. And that's pretty much it. I'm still in shock over what Ladd McConkey just managed to do. It's going to be out. Ladd McConkey is genuinely one of the best receivers I've seen in one of these when I'm actually using the team. Because he's just generational. Incredible defense. Gentlemen, incredible. All right, 46 seconds. 4th and 10. This would legitimately end the game right here. I'm on that. We win. Chicago is going to move to 6-1. Cam Little, this should be easy for you. Thank you very much. 4th and 10. All or nothing for Samuel Darnold. Either gets a touchdown here or he just doesn't get anything. No timeouts. He's going to throw at Davante Adams. Not even complete. Our ball. We win. So we'll move to 6-1. And hopefully we can continue to not do bad at the second half of the season. That is exactly what you like to see, a 13-4 record leading the entirety of the NFC. So now we can't get first rounded because we're not playing in the first round. In the divisional, we play the Dallas Cowboys, who are 10-7. We have to win. We have +9 offense. We have +4 defense. Come on. This is genuinely impossible if we can't beat the Cowboys here. We do 28-25. And now we play the Cardinals. +8 offense. +6 defense. Come on. We have to make it to the Super Bowl. This is our year. And we take them down 27-24. So we're in the Super Bowl. And we are playing the 12-5 Indianapolis Colts, who are going to have Anthony Richardson on them, I'm assuming, because he always does really good here. But let's check out stats. Our offense was 3rd in the entirety of the NFL. Come on now. Defensively, we are 2nd. Jaden Daniels, almost 4,900 yards passing. Also, he had a 56 touchdown season, only 7 interceptions, 74% completion to go with that. That is disgusting. Bucky Irving also had his best yardage season with 937, only 2 touchdowns and 2 fumbles. I'm a little bit scared about that. Jaden Daniels, almost 400 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns. Ladarius McConkey, 1,700 yards, 27 touchdowns. We have the MVP and Offensive Player of the Year, which I'm assuming. This is incredible. This is literally probably leading the league in yards, and then literally breaking the touchdown record, which I think he already set. Brock Bowers, 812 yards and 13 touchdowns. 811 yards and 2 touchdowns leak. 6 sacks allowed J.C. Latham, 6 Zach Frazier, 5 Tyrese Fuaga. An incredible season from our offensive line. Edgerrin Cooper, 96 tackles, 93 Tyler Nubin, 77 Peyton Wilson, 12 TFLs T'Vondre Sweat. He gets in there. 8 Braden Fisk, 7 Edgerrin Cooper. Where is Jared Verse? 12 sacks Braden Fisk, 11.5 Jared Verse. There he is. 5 Dalton Swartzen, 5 picks Edgerrin Cooper, 4 Cooper DeJean, 2 for Wilson, Nubin, and Smith. 12 pass deflections, Edgerrin Cooper. 10, Cooper DeJean. 9 for Nubin and Mitchell. 3 forced fumbles out of Peyton Wilson. Oh my. 1 out of Verse and 1 out of Fisk. A block kick out of Jerry Vernon and Dalton Swartzen, our 2 young'uns. A touchdown from Quinyon Mitchell. Cam Little, a little bit of a bad season. 76% with a 53 long and a block kick, but that's not bad. Here's our punt yards. This looks really good, honestly. That's all I'm seeing. So we're going to watch this Super Bowl and see if we can finally win it and make that trophy. We are 93, they're in 86. We should win. We are in Hard Rock Stadium, and we are looking to destroy the Indianapolis Colts. We will refuse to lose, and I refuse to let Anthony Richardson beat me again. I have a thing against this guy. Last year, I had a thing with him with a franchise that I did a series on, and now he's destroyed me multiple times in Madden. So we're going to watch this game together via Super Sim. So in the first quarter, let's see what we do. They receive and they score. Oh God, we turn over the ball. Come on now, we tie it right back up and we get the lead and we get more. That's what you like to see. And in the half, we are up 7 points. Come on now, we score once again and again. Yes. This isn't even going to be a game, is it? 38-10, 38-17, but we take home the bread. The Chicago Bears are winning the Super Bowl. It only took, what, 4 years for these rookies to win it all. Who will be Super Bowl MVP? We'll find out in just a short moment. But we are going to get this win, and that is honestly all that you could hope for. This rookie class is absolutely unbelievable, and this class should be great for a long time. And I just can't believe it finally happened. Oh my God, what did I just see? Jaden Daniels, 240 yards, 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Anthony Richardson, it's an Anthony Richardson game, a touchdown, 3 picks, 206 yards. Rushing, okay, Bucky Irving had 56 yards, 4.6 yards per carry. That's not bad. Adonai, oh my God, Ladd McConkey, 172 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns in the Super Bowl. Holy crap, he's Super Bowl MVP. This is one of the best wide receiver performances in this. This might be the best wide receiver performance in the Super Bowl ever. 89 Mitchell, 80, oh my God, dude, Brian Thomas, another 33. No pancakes the whole game, and sacks out of Max Keys and Bernard Ryman. How'd our boys do? Verse had a great game. Oh my God, 7 tackles, 3 TFLs, half a sack. DeJean had 6 tackles. Ooh, Tyler Nubin had half a sack and 2 interceptions. Another great game. A pick out of Quinyon Mitchell. A TFL to Chop Robinson and T'Vondre Sweat. Oh, we are a disgusting roster. I am not shocked that we won the Super Bowl. The Bears beat the Colts in the Super Bowl 38-17. Super Bowl MVP is going to be Ladd McConkey. NFL MVP is Jaden Daniels. Coach of the Year is Doug Peterson. Offensive Player of the Year is Ladd McConkey. Defensive is Myles Garrett. Honestly, this is probably the most fun rebuild that I've done. I didn't even rebuild. This is one of the most fun teams to watch, though. This team is absolutely unbelievable. Let's take a look at the final roster. So here are the boys. Jaden Daniels, unbelievable. Bucky Irving, unbelievable. McConkey is genuinely the best receiver I've ever seen in a game. Malik Neighbors, 93 as a backup is crazy. Brian Thomas Jr., 91 as a third string is crazy. Offensive line was absolutely disgusting. Nobody under an 85. Joe Alt was great for us. Brock Bowers was a 99 this whole time. That trio right here of Daniels, McConkey, and Bowers is the greatest trio of all time. Tavondre Sweat was incredible. Braden Fisk really came alive in these last 2 seasons. Latu is pretty good. DeGene went up to a superstar, which is awesome. 93 and 94 for Quinyon Mitchell and 85 down here for Drew Phillips. Our linebackers were unstoppable, especially with a 98 Jared Verse, a 93 Edgerrin Cooper, and an 87 Chop Robinson. And then Peyton Wilson really stepped up at the end too. Tyler Nubin progressed really well. Tyke Smith kind of got worse, but Vernon also played really good as our rookie. Cam Little has been that guy forever. Taylor has been that guy forever. And honestly, I'm sad to see this team go because they were disgusting. But that is going to do it for the video, everybody. It took us until 2027 to do this. And I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope to do this next year.